Hi there, Derek Evans here from Smarter San Diego Studios. Today is a follow-up video to our original video about the difference between marketing and branding. And this video is about the 5 keys to marketing. These are the 5 things you must know and understand before you enter into a marketing endeavor. The first thing we must understand about marketing is that it's all about the creative. The platform isn't as important as the creative. Of course, choosing a platform is important, but it's not as important as the creative. In other words, what is your offer? You have to have something to offer people in order to take the action you expect them to take. Your offer should be something valuable that you are giving away for free, and not something that everyone gives away for free, like a free consultation or a free pamphlet. Something that has actual value. Could be as simple as a free Starbucks gift card. Could be as simple as a free something service that you provide that's normally $100 that they can get for free. That is something that's valuable that you're offering for free. It needs to be clear, it needs to be easy for them to understand, and it needs to have real value. The second thing you need to know about marketing is your call to action must be clear as well. So you've got your offer. Let's say the person who's receiving your marketing message is interested in your offer. What do they do next? They need to know exactly what that is. They can't be guessing. You have to tell them precisely, this is what you do. Text this, email this, like our fan page, follow us on Twitter. Whatever that call to action is, it's got to be crystal clear what it is so that when someone's enticed by your offer, they know exactly what to do next. The third key to marketing or creating an effective marketing campaign is to make sure that you have a targeted audience. For example, we see people doing billboards, bus benches, and some people say, well, the bus bench is a targeted audience because I want it in this area of town, but it's not a targeted audience. Anyone can see it or not see it. Same thing with the billboard. Anyone could see it or not see it. In marketing, you want to target your specific demographic. Who are you looking to reach? Are you looking to reach homeowners between the age of 35 and 54? Or are you trying to reach a younger demographic who's more likely to be on Instagram or Twitter, for example? You have to know who your target demographic is, and you need to target them with your marketing message. If you're not doing that, you're literally throwing mud against the wall, and you're going to have a lot of bad months. You might have good months, but you're going to have a lot of bad months as well. The fourth key of the 5 keys to marketing is patience. This is where most people screw up. If something doesn't work immediately, they think it's not working. Here's one question you have to ask yourself. Of all the things you're doing in your business that are working right now, what is the one common thing that you know about all those things? I can tell you what it is. You don't need to think about it. It's that you've been doing it for a long time. You didn't just start it and it started working. If you're working your sphere of influence, the reason why that's working isn't because it's magical. It's because you've been doing it for a long time. If you've been sending postcards to your farm area, if you're in real estate, for example, and that's working, the reason it's working isn't because it worked right away. It's working because you've been doing it for years. That's why it's working. So it's all about patience. You can't expect to get results right away from anything, really. If you do, that's fantastic. But you should be looking at it as something that you need to tweak. I mean, how arrogant is it for us to think that we can get the exact right messaging and the exact right offer and everything on the first try? We have to tweak things. So if things aren't working out the way that you want them to, then you have to make adjustments. And you slowly make these adjustments as you move through. But you've got to have at least a 12-month time horizon. If you try something for a month or 2 and then you give up, nothing will ever work for you. It will never work for you. Nothing ever will, because the one thing about marketing that we know is that it's not consistent. Marketing is not consistent. You have to be the one who's consistent with marketing. And the 5th key to marketing is a big one. Bigger than my giant hand. It is to use leverage whenever possible. Now, this is a very difficult concept for people to understand because it's not old school marketing. This is new school marketing. What I mean by new school is this isn't something that your grandparents did or your parents did when they were in business. This is something that's brand new. That's understanding who, once again, your target market is and how to ultimately leverage the marketing that you have. Here are a couple quick examples. If you are sending mailers to everyone in 92101, for example, which is downtown San Diego, you're sending a mailer to every single person, renter and homeowner, in all of 92101. How could you leverage that for yourself? Well, perhaps you could have someone else advertise on the other side of that postcard or somewhere else within that mail piece. and they could share the costs with you so that you're leveraging the fact that you're already doing the marketing to get some of the costs, if not all of the costs, paid for. Also, what if you're doing radio ads for your business? Some days you're going to get calls, some days you're not going to get calls. But what if, instead of running radio ads for your business, what if you offered a very high-profile referral partner to run radio ads for their business instead? Let me give you an example. Let's say you're a plumbing company or a general contractor, and you want to run ads for your business. Well, if you understand leverage, you might think to yourself, how could I run ads for another business instead so that I can get all of their business, like a hotel, a boutique hotel that constantly needs work? You might get $5,000 or $10,000 or $15,000 a month in revenue if you had that account exclusively. But because you don't, you're getting zero. Well, if you spent $3,000 or $4,000 or even $5,000 a month running ads for that hotel, and they agreed in return to give you all of that business, you're spending $5,000 to make $15,000, and that is a bird in hand. So leverage a lot of times is bird in hand. It's guaranteed to work because you create a business relationship ahead of time, and that person, the hotel owner in this case, is leveraging the fact that they have business to give out by getting free advertising. You are leveraging the free advertising to make more money than it costs you in the advertising. That's leverage, and that's what people who are really, really savvy with marketing are doing right now to crush it. So remember the 5 keys to marketing. Before you start any marketing campaign, if you need help, you let me know. That's exactly what I'm here for. And of course, I will give 100 likes, targeted likes to your Facebook fan page for the best comment on this video. See you there.